So I worked in a cubicle for 19 years before starting my own businesses. And the whole time I had a desire, just like you, to either climb the corporate ladder or start my own thing and have my own business. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 4 areas of health that can help you catapult yourself in your career or get you right and ready to start your own business. Alright, so kicking things off with number 4 is stress management, right? It's super critical. You need to be able to manage stress in the workplace or in your business. It affects both your mental and physical health. So when you're stressed and you don't have any stress practices or wellness practices or routines in place, you won't be able to keep your mind clear. You won't be able to focus. You won't be able to execute well in your business, in your job, in your day-to-day operations, even at home. So you need to be able to have some kind of stress management in place. Not only that, we often hold tension in our body from stress, and we don't know how it's impacting us, but it can often lead to things like fatigue. It compromises your immune system when you're stressed out, and that can lead to illness and sickness. You know, you might catch a common cold, or you got a cold and you can't shake it off because you're stressed and your immune system is just too weak to kind of fight it off. So you need to have some kind of stress management in place. Something that I personally do is meditation every day. The big homie Ray Dalio talked about meditation. He posted quite a while ago, like on Facebook or something like that. But I thought it was incredible to see because we all know Ray Dalio, you know, from Bridgewater Associates. He's managing billions of dollars, billions in assets in his company, so we know it gets stressful on his end. But however, he's able to maintain his cool through meditation. So he gives it up to meditation as the number 1 reason for his success. And the greatest thing about meditation is that it's accessible to everybody, from billionaires to bartenders. It doesn't matter. Everybody can practice meditation. It's beneficial for all of us in helping us manage the stress we endure day to day in our jobs, our careers, our businesses, and our professions. Alright, so moving on to the 3rd area of health is nutrition. Nutrition is what keeps the body going, right? It really supports performance on all levels. For all people, in any position, for every profession, nutrition is the engine that keeps the body going. You get the nutrients, you get the vitamins, you get the minerals you need for your body to operate and do the things it's supposed to do every day. So you got to pay attention to your nutrition. Now for me, I've been plant-based for over a decade. It's not the only way that you can get proper nutrition, but there is 1 or 2, maybe more. But here are some universal things that I suggest that applies to everybody. Eat more whole foods, less processed foods. Whether you eat plant-based, you eat keto, you eat a standard American diet, well, maybe not a standard American diet, but either way, if you just eat, a well-balanced diet across the board, you eat more whole foods, less processed food, is going to support your nutrition, improve your diet, and help your body operate the way it needs to. So for me, I like to recommend Michael Greger's book, How Not to Die. Yes, he advocates for plant-based nutrition and a plant-based diet, but any and everybody can learn from the book. There's a lot in there. Or maybe you can just go to a site that he helped found called nutritionfacts.org. So you check out nutritionfacts.org, find out a lot of the benefits of some plant foods that you can just incorporate into your diet, because you may not want to go plant-based or whatever, but it's helpful. More whole foods, more plant foods, less processed stuff, and you good money. Better nutrition equals better performance at work, better ability to think clear, think straight, have more energy. Better digestion definitely leads to better brain functionality and better energy. So better nutrition, better diet, better performance at work. Now, the number 2 area of health is fitness. If nutrition is the fuel that keeps the engine going, fitness is for sure the ignition. It gets things started. In a podcast episode I recently watched with Tim Ferriss and James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, they talked about how all good health habits are downstream from exercise. Basically, exercise is the most difficult healthy habit for people to incorporate into their life, but once you do, it makes it a lot easier for you to make more or other healthy decisions. So if you think about it, if you develop a fitness routine or you go work out, then you're more likely to make better decisions around your food, because you don't want to kill the progress you just made, right? You don't want to ruin the whole workout by hitting the gym and then you turn around and eat like half a pizza or a whole pizza or some kind of cheesesteak hoagie or something like that. So not only will you make better food decisions, but it will lead to more positive behavioral change, because once you start making, it's like a domino effect. And exercise is the lead domino. So it'll knock over the dominoes towards more healthy decisions and then more healthy actions. And then you'll start to identify with those healthy actions and behaviors. And next thing you know, you're starting to stack and pile up healthy habits, all because you were able to build and develop a new fitness routine. So adding the fitness routine not only helps you make better decisions or make healthier decisions, but it gives you confidence, right? Because you start to feel better, you start to look better, you feel good, you look good, you play good, and they pay good. And that's what it's all about. So fitness, the number two area of health that can help catapult you in your business or your career. And so for me, coming in at number one is the most important area of health to help catapult you in your business or career is mental health, specifically having a growth mindset. So Arthur Carol Dweck is a psychologist and kind of like the foremost thought leader on mindset. She wrote a book called Mindset. I'll link it here, or maybe I'll just link her TED Talk, right? So you can just get like the Cliff Notes version of the book. But in her book Mindset, she breaks down or introduces her theory that success comes from having the right mindset more so than it comes from like talent or intelligence, right? Or your level of knowledge, okay? And then furthermore, she goes into the fixed mindset versus the growth mindset. So people with a fixed mindset kind of believe that their abilities, their talents, their intellect, things like that, those things are fixed and can't change. And that's kind of just what you're stuck with. You hit your peak in life somewhere, and that's kind of just where you are. So you just kind of think things are fixed. They're never really going to change. Think about maybe somebody you know, a whole full-grown adult, and they may not be good at math, but they just straight up say, oh, I can't do math, and that's it. It's just stuck. Whereas a growth mindset believes that through effort and persistence and learning, you can develop your natural abilities more and more and more over time, and they can continue to grow. So this person who has a growth mindset, as they approach math, they may not be good at it, but they never say that they can't do it and that it's not fixed. They can just study more, learn more, and figure out how to excel in life or in math, throughout their life. So having the growth mindset is critical to success in anything, not just business, not just career, but in your life, period. If you want to grow, get ahead, move forward, then you got to have a growth mindset. You got to believe that through putting in the work, putting in the effort, being persistent, being consistent, right? Not just intensity, not just trying to go hard at something and get it done, but consistency. Like they say, consistency over intensity. But you want to be able to be persistent in developing your skills, because almost everything is a skill that can be developed. Talent and gifts, those things may come natural for other people, but hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. That's the growth mindset, knowing that you can get it done through continuous effort. And that's something that keeps your mental health pretty balanced, because you understand that in the future you can get better at whatever the thing is you want to do. You know that in the future you can get a raise, in the future you can climb the corporate ladder, in the future you can start your own business, in the future you can build your business even better. You can just take the steps it takes to get there. You can go learn from somebody else who's done it before you. You can go take an online class. You can re-enroll in school. You believe that you can grow. Having the growth mindset, super critical, super important. It's the number one thing that's going to catapult you in life, period. Having the growth mindset. That's what I believe in. That's really what I'm all about, having the growth mindset. I struggle with this at times, and at times I still encounter it. Sometimes I still feel like things are fixed, and it's just like I feel like I can't grow in certain places, or some things are just that way. I hardly ever use the word can't, but sometimes I feel like things are just not going to get done. And then by the end of the day, or by the next day, I kind of wake up and I just feel like more clear, more refreshed, because I'm always leaning towards more of a growth mindset. And most likely, if I feel like I got a problem, I'm just going to go to Google. I'm going to go to Google and find out who did this before me, how you can get it right. Now you got AI, so I can find other ways to make it even more efficient to problem solve. But I'm always adopting a growth mindset, or I'm always trying to. And I'm also always trying to share that with other people. And that's why I'm here making this video, sharing with you the top 4 areas of health that can help catapult you in your career, your business, and your life. So again, those are my top 4 areas of health to help catapult you in your career, business, and life overall. Mindset, fitness, nutrition, and stress management. If you found value in this video, like, share, or subscribe. If you feel like you're lacking in any of these areas, click the link in the description below and check out my Career Hero Health Scan. It'll give you a score and free feedback on how you can improve in the areas you need the most help. Thanks for tapping in. Healthy deposits, wealthy withdrawals. I'll see you in the next video.